Hi everyone, we look at day 6 today, and today we're looking at turning point. So as we're reflecting back on 2022, was there a major turning point for you in whatever you were working on, whether that was personal or interpersonal, a business turning point? Just taking a moment to reflect on that. A lot of times in good literature, there's a turning point for these main characters, and a lot of times there's a lot coming into the turning point. There's this moment, and then you see this beautiful expansion coming out of the turning point. And so I want us to think about that for our lives in 2022. Has there been this moment where things were coming in, kind of pressing down? We get into this moment of commitment, as the quote talks about today, and we seize the moment, carpe diem, seize the day, and do something different, and it affects how things turn out. Now, not only does commitment help leverage us into this, but it's also not always the resolution to the issue or the problem at hand, but often it just kind of keeps us pressing forward. It keeps us on a sustainable path so we can learn more, so we can be in the experience a little bit longer, so we can make up our mind about things. We can gain the wisdom that we need before we make any other decisions. Our invitation to mindfulness today looks like this. It's an image, a graphic, it's talking about what's coming into the turning point, what the turning point was, and then how has that affected us. So I'll just share real quick one for me. It's nothing like ginormously huge, but for me, starting a business and taking some business classes, putting myself out there, that was kind of like pretty stressful. It felt like it was coming down to a point of commitment. And the commitment I had to make to myself is I don't yet know enough to make a decision on whether or not this is working. I have to stick the course a little bit longer. And just being able to give myself that space, that commitment to sticking this out a little bit longer, trying it a little bit longer, it was really a freeing experience, because in the past I would have, been quick to say, oh, this isn't working. It's too much work. I'm not happy. I'm too stressed, but instead I could say, I don't know yet if I'm not happy. I just don't have enough information yet. I have to work on this a little bit longer. And that's really opened up the possibility for me to just stay in the experience a little bit longer. So try it for yourself. See what that looks like in your 2022 reflection. Thank you everyone for joining us. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day number 7. And I just encourage you, this is kind of an act of vulnerability, but to share this idea, to share your commitment, your turning point with someone that you love, because it really speaks a lot to the nobility of your character, and that's worth knowing. Namaste, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.